Hello everyone. First off, I want to thank you for visiting my site, IntroLJYoungForLife.com. And I wanted to thank all my Facebook followers for following me over. Tell all your friends, tell all your people, family. Today I'm recording this in sunny San Francisco. And I've been thinking about this for a long time to kind of explain the premise of my site. If you are looking for a quick diet fix, or somebody to tell you that hamburgers are bad, fried chicken is bad, fried food is bad, this is probably not the site for you. This site is to help retrain your brain about food, the way you look at food, food options. For example, I believe everybody has a special combination of fat, calories, portion control, sodium per person. Once you figure out your unique combination of calories and you reach your goal weight, you will do that by understanding food. And what I mean by that is this, is when you buy a food scale, measuring spoons, vegetable juicing to get to all your vitamins and minerals, understanding that food is just for nourishment. It's not to make you happy. It's not to comfort you when you're sad. It's not made for just to eat it when it's just sitting there. Even though we've been trained like that over the years, that is definitely not the case. I've been working out since I was 27 years old, and I'm 43 now. I've tried diets, I've tried cutting out carbs, fats, None of that stuff's going to work because you're not going to eat like that for the rest of your life. What I'm going to show you is going to be your new lifestyle. My website is going to eliminate the word diet out of your head, because as soon as you hear diet, your mind tells you restriction. You won't be able to eat that favorite food that you like, that favorite piece of cake, candy, whatever. That's not the case either. You can still have it. You just can't have it every day. When you rethink the way you think about food, you're not even going to want it every day. Because your body is going to be so used to the way you eat now, today, you're going to fully understand that you don't need that no matter how much the commercials try to shove that down your throat. Let me give you an example. Just recently, I went to the doctor. Now, most of my adult life, I've been told that I've had inherited high blood pressure. Maybe I do. But I went to the doctor recently. And the doctor, this overweight doctor, by the way, I asked him, I said, hey, how come I got high blood pressure and I'm not overweight, I work out every day, I eat the right foods? He was basically like, we're going to run some tests, we're going to give you some stronger medicine, blah, blah, blah. And as he's telling me, I'm looking at him, and I can't help it. I couldn't help it. His voice started turning into the Charlie Brown voice, you know, the teacher on the Charlie Brown. And I was thinking, as he's saying he's going to run some more tests, I'm thinking, no, you're not. You're not running any more tests. You're not giving me more medicine. You're not doing any of that. I'm going to go home, I'm going to turn the label over, and I'm going to pay attention to the milligrams of sodium that I'm putting in my body. Once I did that, my blood pressure came down, I didn't need medicine anymore, and a light went off in my head. All I got to do is pay attention to all of the pieces of what goes into my body. Calories, the types of food that go in my body. You know, today, we're so lucky. We have the internet right at our fingertips, right on our phone. If we come across a food that we don't know about, we just take a moment to look it up and say, oh, that's what that does. This is what this fruit does. This is what this vegetable does for me. Just look it up. You can buy food scales. Weigh out your food. Figure it all out. It's really not that hard. It's work at first because you're not used to it. Now, a lot of people, I tell people, hey, what do you do? What do you do, El? What do you do? How do you get your chest like that? How do you get your arms like that? I say, hey man, hold it right there. Let's get your food straight. Some people say, oh man, that's too much work. All I say is, okay. Then they kind of look at me like, is there anything else I can do? I just go, no, there's nothing else you can do. What my website is going to do is that, for example, if you go take CrossFit, these are professional people that know how to train you to get your muscles the way you want them to, get you in shape. You know, they're passionate about what they do. Now, if you go in to a CrossFit training class, spend all this money, if you're feeding your body right, you're going to get the results that you want to see in one of those classes. That's going to make your trainer happy that he or she's doing a good job, and you're going to be happy with the results, you know. But those professional trainers, nutritionists, they can't work miracles. They can't go home with you and say, hey, don't eat that. Let's go through your refrigerator. Let's do this and that. They can't do that. They can't watch you 24 hours a day. You got to take grasp of your own health, your own food control. Understand that burgers and fries and all this, that's not good for you. You think it tastes good, yeah, whatever, but it's not good for you. And it's up to you to recognize that. This site is going to help you retrain your brain when it comes to food. Not eat it because it's just sitting there. Hey, not pressured because friends say, hey man, let's go. Hey man, try this. You're going to be able to say, no thank you. They're going to ask you again. You say, no thank you. And then of course they're going to ask you why. You're on a diet? You just turn to them and say, no, I'm not on a diet. It's that simple. But it's going to take you a few steps to get there. And trust me when I say this. After 2 or 3 months, you're not even going to desire that. Your brain's going to remember how good it tastes. I think it's a good idea after 2 or 3 months to go try it again. So you can see how your body's going to respond to that food you thought was so good. It's not going to be the same, and your body's going to let you know that it's, hey, we don't eat like that anymore. I'm going to show you how. Let's head to the bathroom. So if you keep coming back here, I'll give you tips and tricks and the things I've learned along the way. So if you do decide, if you got a busy schedule and you want to purchase food from a site that offers, healthy food at a monthly price, you can do that. That's fine. I don't doubt those people that have put in, doctors to research this type of food. Great. They just do it for you. It's in a box. You can can be on the go. Boom, grab. But still pay attention to the calories. Pay attention to the sodium. Sodium's important. A lot of people don't recognize it. I didn't even recognize sodium was important. I was just doing it because I wanted to bring my blood pressure down. But once I saw how my body responded, how the swelling went down from all the salt being kept in my body from all the food, it was amazing. I really want you to see the results. What happens when you take command of your food? Not listening to anybody around you. Oh, you're not going to make it. You're not going to last. And da-da-da. This is not a diet. This is your new lifestyle. You don't have to eat all these large portions the way TV people have described you should eat. You don't really need to eat that much. I mean, if you think about it. You want to be a certain size. You have to figure out your combination of calories, fat, because you really need all that. You really do need all that, but not in an excess. You need it just as much as your body requires at the weight you want to be. This journey is to help you figure out that combination. I know my combination. I finally figured it out. I don't think about it twice. My body always tells me if I go reach a limit of food, it tells me, hey, stop. It really is a wonderful, wonderful feeling knowing that you're in full control of your weight. I am 190 pounds now. I thought I had to starve myself to reach that point. I don't have to starve myself to reach that point. I chose to reach 190. You reduce your calories to reach your weight. Once you reach your weight, then you figure out your calories you need to maintain that weight. Plain and simple. Once you get there, you're not weighing as much, you're not, measuring out as much, because you already know it's in your head and your body's already programmed to understand and know how much you need. The body is amazing, but you got to give it a chance to know that it's amazing. You got to give it a chance to filter out all those toxic chemicals and all this stuff that you have fed it for so long. You got to get it all out, and then your body will respond and be like, oh, God, thank you. Now, what do you want to do? What do you want to see? You want to see some stomach muscles? You want to see some arms? You want to see some chest? Hey, we can do that. Cool. Muscles. You guys do this. You do that. Legs. Right here. Give me protein. It'll do all that. Believe me when I say that. It's a wonderful feeling to be in control of your weight. Keep coming back. I swear to you, I really enjoy inspiring people. It's I believe it's a gift. People naturally ask me, come up to me, ask questions. I invite it all. And on this side, I invite positive, negatives, anything. I'm not claiming to be a professional trainer. I'm not claiming to be a nutritionist. But I do know what I've done to improve my life, my lifestyle. And I show with my videos what I can do at my current age. Even though I say my current age means nothing. People have this fixation about age. You only can you only can look a certain way. Oh, I'm not back in high school. I can't. You can be what you want to be. You can be the size you want to be. You can have that 6-pack abs. You can have 8-pack abs if you want. It's totally up to you. Thanks a lot. I appreciate it, and there's going to be more videos to come. Thank you very much.